It's your boy Lord Lamont here. I told you we was gonna be back. Another father and son discussion. Turn this down a little bit. How are we doing out there? Hope we doing all right. We back to talk a little bit, have another discussion. Welcome. EBXCARES here, the spell breaker. And we was kind of playing around with a topic. We wasn't sure what we was gonna come up with. But what I was playing around with this morning is when we see clearly, you'll see through many storms. You'll make it through many storms, and hopefully, when we become self-aware, it won't be many storms. But when you see clearly and you pay attention to things and you analyze and break things down, you'll make it through the storms most of the time. Right?
That it's just all around better to keep an eye open, to think about what you've gone through and what you're going through.
Yeah.
Because there's an order, that in all the mess, and there's reasons why you're doing what you're doing, and what's happening is happening.
Yeah.
And you're not alone. And when you start to take that step back and breathe and pay attention to what's going on around you, you're gonna start finding what you need, and the opportunities, they're all around you.
Yeah.
And everything comes back to believing in yourself. And if you don't know what you're doing, or you feel like, oh, how am I gonna do this, or what am I gonna do about this,
Right.
as long as you go forward, you're gonna have that solution. It's gonna happen in real time.
Yeah, you can't be worried about what's gonna happen and what's gonna happen to you, because things are always gonna happen. I always say in my podcast that it always gonna be negative forces no matter what. So you can't worry about that. Just do what you have to do. Be accountable. Be as honest as we can possibly be. Learn from our mistakes and the issues that the issues that we are dealing with. We don't push them off to nobody else. Hope this mic ain't too loud, because I did turn it up a little bit. But yeah, we don't push out what we have inside. We deal with ourselves, study it, try our best to fix it. Some of y'all know I always say on my podcast, always be in the spirit of solutions and looking for results. Because there's solution in everything. You just got to dig in there and find it. That's why you hear a lot of teachers say, challenge. It's not tough, it's a challenge. You can make it through anything. It's just all about that determination.
Our brains like challenges, too.
Yeah.
That's stuff that wakes up your brain.
It sure ain't easy.
And that's gonna give you that leg up that you're looking for. If you're looking for that or something, critically thinking and focusing. These are things that your average person probably isn't doing. And again, like, we're not trying to push our views onto anyone or anything like that.
Just let it flow. I always say I suggest, and give advice.
Just be yourself. That's what we just,
Yeah.
we're just vibing and shit.
Yeah. Because most of the teachers I've learned from, they might have had some things I didn't agree with, or some I didn't like, but overall, they impacted my life. It made me become the teacher I am, because I used to didn't speak. I used to be real shy, and I sometimes I can't believe the things that I'm doing, and I've learned from others. That's because I listen. When you listen, you learn. You can,
Everybody's got something
yeah,
they can teach you.
yep. You can change your life, and this something I used to be stubborn and didn't listen. I don't know how I can explain it.
This song is fire.
Yeah. This is our music playing in the background, y'all. Again, like I said, father and son discussion. We need more discussions like this. Yeah, turn up a little bit. This is a song from me called Black Man. Hope it ain't too loud. Made all kind of songs. I need to play a song me and you did, huh? Go back to it, huh?
That shit is so
Go back to
good.
it.
That's like some slick Rick type, like the flow and the sound.
Just playing a little bit of music, y'all. Just kicking it.
Oh my god.
I want to go back to what I said, though. I know I ain't got the earphones on. Let me see. All right, I want to go back to what I was saying. Excuse me, y'all. I remember I used to be so stubborn and hard headed, and before I came in, that's why you always hear me say self awareness is the best education. You can have the best education, you can have money, you can have fame, you can be a star, but if you don't got this right, you can't see it the mic in the way, but if you ain't got this right and this heart right and your soul right, all that shit ain't gonna mean nothing. Cause this is something I say too. If you don't know the laws of attraction and you ain't studied karma, what goes up must come down. So if you are corrupt on the way up, guess what? You're gonna be corrupt on the way down, and everybody that followed you, they're gonna be corrupt. They're gonna fall right with you. So that's why we shouldn't take positivity for granted. That's why we should be positive, because some people, when they hear a lot of us out here being positive, they it's more, you have to live it. You'll see. Like I've said, a lot of us have experienced it in our personal lives. We've seen it abroad, Hollywood, TV, wherever. We've seen what it's like, or we know what it's like to not live a righteous life. It's not no corny thing. No, it's just having morals and being the best that you can be, and passing it on
Every
to
day,
somebody else.
challenge yourself,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
be there for your fellow man and woman, and help them do the same, and to be the best they can be,
yeah,
and to get, to meet their goals, and they'll
and
help you with yours. And there's a
yeah,
whole human enterprise out there of people
mm-hmm,
that operate like this, and like
yeah,
we really all kind of like consciously, collectively, like have decided and like think that this is like the best thing we should do. And
yeah,
I know we're not the only people that are out there discussing this shit, and we're just
yeah.
like finally like reaching out and stuff, trying to find
I got
our
yeah,
audience and our peoples, and what up, yo, like love.
yeah,
This is a wonderful experience, and like
and
what a time to be alive. Go
yeah.
ahead, Pop.
Now I tell you, another beautiful thing about talking and doing this and speaking and being on podcasts. Salute to all my teachers, reachers, and teachers out there too, within my family, outside of my family. I always gotta say that. But another beautiful thing about speaking and teaching, and when you really get serious and you study, I find out looking up stuff leads you to a lot of levels in your life too, even if it's just Googling. But I mean, when you're curious, when you look up words, it's something I learned. I think I might have said this before. It leads to something else. You will look up one word, then you'll find another word in there, and it'll lead to something else. Oh, I wonder what that means. It's just, you just keep going,
Yeah,
keep
yeah, the
going.
complexity of
And the
words.
reason why I'm bringing that up is because I looked at, what did I look up? It's something I looked up.
So in some practices, like they say, words, because even in our human lives, our waking lives, we see this like the syllables and what we say create our reality
Yeah,
and put out a certain
what we
energy and
think.
wavelength. So you can kind of probably transfer or translate
Yep.
words and syllables and sounds to different like mood levels of energy.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, they say
that's
words is powerful, and we like I heard a podcaster say, you seen that the video of the music when it
hmm
explodes the glass, makes the glass break just by somebody singing the way their
yeah, yeah,
voices
because the
is.
pitch
So
is just so
energy.
high. Yeah,
That's why you hear a
and
lot of
then
us.
if you
Yeah.
get a sonogram, it makes these sacred shapes, geometrical shapes. It's sacred geometry,
Mm.
and like what they do is like they get sand and they play the sound frequency of say like 428 hertz, right? And be
Mm.
like boom, boom, boom. And
Mm.
so every time it hits, when it's like boom, the sand takes a form, boom,
Oh
boom,
yeah, I've
boom,
heard of that.
and
Yeah, yeah.
eventually it's these complex interlaying fractals of these shit, basically like snowflakes,
Mm.
that
Mm.
intricate, going inward and outward forever, infinitely,
Mm.
and it creates them and moves them around the universe.
Energy.
And
Mm.
like that taught us a lot of stuff. Like
I
I'm
know.
not sure like in what like year. I want to say it was like way early.
Mm.
Like, but yeah. Uh,
Mm. I know. I was
so
bringing up.
that's and we can literally use sound. That's how like they say that's how we moved to the pyramids too, or made the pyramids. They used
That is a
sound
mystery. That's
energy.
something I ain't never researched either.
Yeah. Oh, get this. There's a coral
But I know they say it's a diamond underneath.
pyramid.
They say it's not flat like this. They say it's a diamond up
Yeah, and
top
there's
and
an
on the
inner
bottom.
chamber. Yeah, yeah, because it was like a spaceship was there or some shit. It was really a dock or some shit. Is
Mm.
the
I
theory.
see. I don't know. See that. You might know. I don't know, but
But yeah,
I gotta
uh,
dive a little deeper into that, y'all.
yeah, there's all kinds of conspiracies out there. For instance, the pyramids. A guy made a coral reef replica, and guess what he used to move the stone? He
What
did
is
it
it?
just by himself.
Yeah.
He used
Mm.
sound energy and magnetic energy,
That's that's why you have to go.
and
You have to
it's a
explore.
whole trip, like interconnected, like conspiracy. Both of those are like two big ones. The pyramid being a spaceship to Mars or a dock for a
Mm.
spaceship to Mars, and then yeah, the Egyptians using sound energy, and apparently they could fly, and they were actually a very
Wow.
advanced civilization.
And a lot of people will hear that like, no, man, because they've hidden stuff from us. So it's crazy how we know who they is, but they put it where we will be like that. Like, no, man, that ain't happened. You know what I'm saying? But it
Mm-hmm.
really did. That's what's crazy.
Right, and like we've got white picture depictions of ancient Egyptians that are white.
I know.
That
I
doesn't
know.
tell you that like
I know.
yeah, they'll just put whatever that makes it look like it was them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Egyptians are black,
I actually got that wrote down.
African.
They were, but it was something else. It was another name. It was something else that they were.
Oh really?
But I can't remember it right now. I can't recall it right now because I heard the comedian Godfrey say it.
Hebrew?
He said what they were. It wasn't Hebrew. It was something else. It was something else, but I can't remember right now at the moment. But yeah, yeah. Oh, what I wanted to say about looking up stuff, I looked up the word divine, and that was amazing. Looking that up, because I mean everybody know what divine is, but
What did you find?
well, one of the definitions is said in there that in yoga teachings that it said everyone has an element of divine within them, and I thought that was amazing. So I'm like, wow, yep, we do because divine is like God, greater creator, higher force, whatever you want to put on it. It give us that force gives us all free will, so we all do have divine abilities. It's just if we choose to go that route,
Mm-hmm.
because we all get that inner voice. I don't care
Mm-hmm.
who we are, we all get that voice. Just some of us don't pay attention to it. I'm talking about that righteous
Others
voice.
write it off as crazy.
But what we said in the last video come right on back around, don't
Yeah, karma. What goes
it?
around comes around. What comes up must come down.
And it sounds so simple, but
It is though, but
it's
we've complicated it.
yeah,
It's complicated too,
yep.
though. It's both.
Because I did it. Everybody
It's
do
an
it. Yeah,
oxymoron.
yeah. It's like it sounds so simple. What you put out, what you get back. But woo, it's like you don't really find that out until you go through some shit and then get back.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. We just sitting here talking. I turned the music down. I should have. Let me see. Yeah, we just sitting here chatting, man, and I'm stuttering. Sitting here discussing some stuff. What is it?
It's freezing outside.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's wintertime where we at, y'all.
Happy holidays, everybody.
We in the Milltown. Yeah, yeah. Happy holidays and Thanksgiving and everything coming up. I really don't celebrate them days, but I'm celebrating the people, the public. Celebrate your family. You enjoy it during the holiday. That's how I look at it. But we just wanted to chat a little bit. We didn't know how long we was gonna talk. Just wanted, and we're gonna do some more of these. We learn as we go. Like I said, salute to the families out there, to the reachers and teachers, everybody out there doing their thing, the real truth sayers out there, the fathers and sons, the mom and daughters. Stay with it, stay strong out there, be as strong as we can possibly be. And we just got on here and just wanted to chat a little bit, share that father and son vibe. We ain't coming off like we perfect or nothing like that. We just trying to show that positivity, show that connection of a father and a son, working with the best of what we had, like I said last time. And salute to those out there. Stay strong. Do anything to stay great and bring that greatness up out of you, whether brother or sister, mother, daughter, father, son. Love thy mother, love thy father. Y'all stay strong out there. One, real talk. I mean this. Keep that spirit within. Always listen to that inner voice that a lot of us talk about. First instinct is always the correct one. Remember that, because when you see clearly, you'll definitely see through any storm. Real talk. Anything else you want to say for he back here? He looking on his phone.
I think you kind of covered everything. Um, yeah, just let us know your thoughts and any other topics that you think we should discuss or
Uh,
what's been on your mind.
that's pretty much it. Because I was toying around with this morning. Just you just have to see clear. You have to dive deep on things. You can't feel stupid about nothing. Nothing wrong with asking questions. Like I said, I'm not one that always spoke. I used to be shy, and trust me, a lot of my friends I grew up with, they know that. A lot of them that do see what I'm doing now, they shocked. Trust me, they shocked. 'Cause I used to be that quiet one in the corner and never said nothing. But I've always had great ideas, which a lot of us do. Like I say, those that are shy, it doesn't mean that that's just how they are. That's just their character. But remember, those that are shy, a lot of times are the most observant, and usually become intelligent down the road. With good observers. Once we learn ourselves, know that it's just part of our character and nothing wrong with us. Like I say, once you see clearly, and you're true to oneself and true to everybody else as we can possibly be, you'll be able to see things and you'll start accepting who you are, and that's seeing clearly, and you'll see through many storms that way. My son in his phone back here. Still on the phone?
Yeah,
I'm about to sign out.
yeah. I'm just looking at mixtape covers
Oh
from like the mixtape era.
no, that was my last little positive word. So something positive to send it out.
Yeah. Much love, everybody. Until next time, stay smooth, stay safe, stay dangerous.
Yep. Stay smooth, stay straight, stay strong, stay knowledgeable, stay connected as much as we can. And keep seeing clear, y'all. There won't be no such things as storms. Like I said, honor thy mother, honor thy father, honor thy brother, honor thy sisters. Reachers and teachers, salute. Honor your family, my family, brothers and sisters all over the world. May you have peace in your part of the world, wherever you are right now. One. I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna let y'all go out on this.
Yeah.
Bitches hating, they can get left like toothless. Straight up,
I want the
I'm
beginning.
Zeus with the lightning.
I want the beginning.
So many tried, so many died. Off of my mind, give my all.
That's him, y'all. Lord Lamont. Look for more of them. It's gonna be more songs. So look for them. Y'all stay up out there. One.